Welcome, I'm Heather. Thanks so much for joining me for this 15-minute Rise and Shine yoga. We'll use our practice to help wake us up. At the same time, work out any kinks and any knots or tension in the body that accumulated over the last few days. It's a wonderful way to reset yourself, your mindset, to start your day in a very fresh perspective, letting go of anything else for now. So if you'd like to start in a seated position, we'll start with a bit of breath. And before we even do that, just making sure you're comfortable, you're aligned, sitting up nice and tall. Beginning to focus on your breath. How your natural breath is flowing through right now. Begin to slowly deepen, bringing in a slower, steadier stream of air as you inhale. And releasing it all out as you exhale. We'll do 3 more breaths like this. Listening to the sound that your breath makes. On our last exhalation, let's breathe out through the mouth. From here, beginning to slowly rotate your head from side to side, just a nice little half circle. This time, as you move your head to one side, we'll hold it there for a moment and bring the hand on that side to the side of your head. And bring the other hand behind you. Sit up nice and tall. And then slowly release. And we'll take the head to the other side. You can bring your other hand up, other hand back. Then release that. We'll bring the chin down towards the chest. And on the next breath in, slowly looking up. And on your exhalation, slowly looking down. We'll do that for 2 more breaths. This time as you inhale, continue to lift your chin, but this time open your chest a bit more. Arch your back, shoulders back. And as you exhale, bring your chin down. At the same time, bring your belly in. Feel that stretch in your back. Do that 2 more times. It's like a seated cat-cow. Moving slowly with your breath. And this time, as you inhale, just return back to center. And we'll come out of this position. We're going to come into a tabletop pose. If you'd like to come onto your hands and knees, and do a little bit more of a warm up. You can start to move your hips a bit from side to side, circling. Just doing anything that feels good here to loosen up And turn your head to one side as you move your hips over to that side. Come back to center and then shift your hips over to the other side. Look over that shoulder. Do that again on the other side. Move it with your breath again. Inhale to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale back to center. This time, exhale, lift your belly, arch your back, let your head lower. And breathing in to slowly look forward. We'll do that 2 more times. Exhale into cat. Inhale, looking forward. And one more breath. This time as you exhale and lift your belly, allow your hips to drop down towards your feet. And you can slide out through your arms, let your head rest if that's comfortable in the child's pose. Breathing a bit more into your back body. So as you inhale, feel your back expand and open with your breath. And as you exhale, feel your back release. One more breath like that. This time, sliding your arms in underneath your shoulders, slowly coming up to sitting. We're in the thunderbolt pose for a moment, heels to our feet together. And on your next breath in, reach your arms up. Next exhalation, come over to the side for a moment with your arms reaching. And breathing in, back to center, breathing out, other side. Do that one more time each side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, release your arms. And as you release your arms, reach them forward again. This time is to come out of your tabletop position. We're going to flip over onto the back, just in case. Sinking onto your back. We're going to bring our feet in, keep the knees bent. Allow the back to sink into your mat. You can wiggle around until you can feel your back lengthen and fully sink down. Next time you inhale, we're going to prepare to come into the bridge. So really plant your feet down, close in towards your hips. Use your legs to lift here as you push down. Your hips will want to lift up. Coming into the bridge pose. And as you exhale, rolling back down your spine. I'll continue this 2-3 more times. On the inhale, rising up, coming towards the tops of the shoulder blades. And on the exhale, rolling back down. Continue to move, flowing on with your breath. Really helping to open up your spine, to help align your spine. And it's like a massage for all the muscles of your back. One more breath like that. Good. This time as you exhale, release. We're going to slowly bring the knees in towards the chest and give them a nice big squeeze. And rock from side to side. As you breathe in, allow the knees to slightly move away from your chest. As you exhale, pull the knees back in. We'll do that 2 more times. This time, inhale, move the knees away. Exhale, roll the knees in circles in the opposite direction. So one going in a more clockwise direction, one in the counterclockwise, just to really open up through the hips here. And then we'll rotate the legs in the opposite directions. And then this time, keeping your knees wide, reaching your arms in between to grab hold of your ankles or your feet, whatever you want to hold on to here. Try to get the feet to touch, the soles of the feet coming towards each other. For a version of the butterfly pose, we're going to hold on to this one for a few more breaths. From here, let's move into the happy baby pose. So if you want to grab your feet, your big toes, and keep your knees wide, keep your knees bent, lift your feet up. Breath here. And then bringing your legs together and straightening your legs up towards the ceiling for a moment. Holding this position. Let's roll through the ankles a bit more. And then with your hands supporting the outer thighs, start to open your legs apart a bit more. And then pushing them back together. We're going to keep the right leg up as we slowly lower the left leg down. At this point, if you have a belt close by, you can use it. If not, you can just bring your hands behind your leg. And we're going to do a little more of a stretch here for this leg. If you find that's too much of an opening here with your other leg straight, you can bend your other knee. And if you've got just your hands on your leg, that's fine. We're going to bend and straighten the right leg a few times. So bend the knee in towards your chest again, and then push up with your foot and heel. And try to do this with your breath too. As you inhale, bending. As you exhale, straighten. Good. We'll straighten the leg and hold for a few breaths. We're going to straighten out through that other leg if it's not already. We're going to switch hands on the belt, or bring both ends of the belt if you're using into your left hand. If you're just using your hand, you can just guide your leg across towards the left. And then from here, bending the knee and dropping the foot onto the other leg for a twist. Keep that right shoulder down and move into your side lying twist. This is a different version with your left leg extended out. Right leg resting on top of that leg. If that doesn't feel right, you can also bend both knees. We'll stay here for 2 more. And then as you exhale, let's slowly guide that leg back to center. Pull the knee right in towards your chest. Extend out through your other leg. Point your toes up towards the ceiling. And we'll release slowly through the right leg. And we'll bring the left knee in. And we're going to wrap that belt around your, if you have a belt, or just your hands behind your leg. And again, waking up the legs, we're going to bend and straighten. So inhale, bend your knee, exhale, straighten. Pushing up towards the ceiling. Continue this just a few more times. This time, straightening your leg and holding it for a few breaths. Again, if you'd rather bend your other knee, that's fine. Keep it straight. Focus on the flow of your breath, steadying that flow. If you've got the belts in your hands now, we'll take it to the right hand. Left arm out to the side. We're going to slowly bring that leg over to the right. Just guide your hand there if you're just using your hand. Then bend your knee. Rest your foot on top of your right leg. You can look to the left, pausing here in your sideline twist. Next time you inhale, slowly come back to center. Excuse me. Bring that left knee right in towards your chest. Extend out through your right leg. And then releasing. We'll let go of both legs for a moment. We'll rest here. If you'd like to take something underneath your thighs to settle your lower back, feel free. And just allow your body to fully relax. Legs comfortably heavy. Arms comfortably heavy. The back of your head sinking down, releasing all tension in your face, softening your jaw. Allow your breath to flow through naturally now. My breath breathes me now. I'm being breathed by my breath. And for this moment, there's nothing else I need to be doing. Allow yourself to stay here for a few more moments, or as long as you like, but consciously relaxing. Surrendering into this moment. Enjoy your relaxation. Relaxation is the antidote to stress, to taking time to just be. If you find yourself really busy and active, Try to make time for pauses through your day where you just let yourself be in any position. And for now, if you want to slowly begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers, and slowly coming into a full whole body stretch. You can reach your arms over your head, reach through your feet and your toes. And then begin to bend your knees again whenever you're ready. I'm going to end us here, but if you wanted to stay longer on your mat and just do what comes to you, move on flow, on inspiration, feel free. And for now, we'll start the day with an affirmation. And it could be your own personal affirmation that makes sense for you, a positive statement. Could start with I am. So I am grateful. I am peaceful. I am strong. I am healthy. And thank you so much for joining me this morning. Namaste. And I hope you have a wonderful day.